Many times it's patients who we know don't have any family nearby, so they're alone. There's no one visiting them. Many times it's patients maybe who are very vulnerable or disenfranchised. Sometimes it's patients we know just are much less anxious when they have somebody at the bedside, so any extra support we can offer to them, we do. I sometimes am involved in selecting which patients we think the doulas should visit, along with the rest of our team. Our social worker and nurse practitioners and chaplain will kind of go through the list and say, well, who could really benefit from having this special visit? We didn't think we could do it because training volunteers, selecting appropriate volunteers, you're meeting people at a very vulnerable time. You can't just send anybody in there. And we knew we just didn't have the resources to sort of train and appropriately train and select volunteers and maintain that relationship. And then Amy Levine sort of approached us about this. And at that time, I looked at the training that Amy does with the doulas, and I was very impressed. And we actually sent another HHC employee to, I think, attend some of the trainings to really see what they were about. And I felt reassured that this was appropriate. These were appropriately selected and appropriately trained people to visit our patients. What I was nervous about in having a doula volunteer is, would they be able to handle some of the emotionally heavy content of the work and the situations that we see. And I think what I would like other providers to know is that they should really look at how these volunteers are trained and supervised and mentored, and they would realize that some of these volunteers are better equipped than some of our colleagues in terms of handling some of this really heavy, emotional, but also beautiful time in a person's life. And I know doctors can be skeptical, but I think that the training that the doulas get is really impressive. We definitely want to expand the doula program here by having someone here every day, even on the weekends. If we could get somebody every day of the week, we would love it.